Yes. Here we are. Where are we? Who wants to say where we are right now?
Spot 9, baby.
But we just wrapped up the second of the Connect calls. This is the Dancing with Desire call. Maddy, Michael Bruce, Matthew, Rebecca. I would love to hear from one of you. What was your experience dancing with Desire tonight? Yeah, go for it, Matthew.
This is my 5th or 6th call with the group, and I keep coming back because of the container that's created. Essentially, it's a safe space to play, express, and enjoy the beauty that we as each other bring. And I think that there's an excitement factor, and every time there's a call on the calendar, I know I'm doing everything I can to make sure I attend.
If you had to put your experience tonight into 3 words, how would you describe your experience tonight?
Healing, supportive, and exciting.
Cool. Maddy or Rebecca, would you be willing to share?
I would say my 3 words would be empowering, challenged, and exciting.
Will you say a little more about
Sure.
all of that?
It's having a safe space to not be good at maybe really delving into those desires or speaking about the desires, but also knowing that you can share and express those and really have the space to say anything without feeling like you're endangering your partner or going to get shamed or judged by your partner, or you're asking for too much or that they can't handle it. So having like that ledge that you can literally explore and push off of is I think a really powerful tool that we don't always have in real life.
Maddy, I saw you raise your hand.
Thank you.
Yeah, tonight was super heart-opening to have the experience where you as facilitators can push edges without pushing boundaries, and bringing me to a space where I can work past fear and feel safe and comfortable in this container to be so extremely vulnerable, and make that really exciting and really pleasurable and enjoyable.
And what were some of the fears that you were bumping up against?
Just saying those things, those desires that I've only had in my head and that I've never been able to share with anybody.
So getting to be witnessed around desire, like sexual desire?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and have it to have it be a safe space to be witnessed. And I imagine for you as a woman, especially sharing that with a man, feeling like, and it doesn't mean anything has to happen. I just get to express, and that's okay.
Absolutely.
And it's safe.
Yes.
Thank you. Michael Bruce.
I'm still taking a lot in right now, so wasn't super quick to jump in here, but I say that if there was 3 words, courage, curiosity, and openness. There was something said about boundaries a while ago, which was really nice, because I feel like we have to tiptoe around things in culture, not to offend or not to, and how are we supposed to figure out what we really mean if we don't get to mess up and fumble around with what we're saying? So this is a really nice container to fumble and figure out what you're saying and hear yourself saying it. And it doesn't even matter what you say. I mean, when you're being open and you're using this as a tool.
And when it comes to like what kind of expression in particular, was there a certain place where you felt like you were able to make be a little, put it all out there?
Yeah. Sexual expression for sure. That's something, there's probably some weird stuff around that. Like, hey, if I care for somebody else, how am I supposed to have this sexual expression? And then, but it doesn't, it's the container that it's just being honest. I mean, what are you going to just hide? It doesn't mean that you have to act on things, or it's just, it's very nice to be not codependent to the things that you're expressing, I guess. I don't know if does that make sense? It's like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I would love to hear from one or maybe two of you. If you had a friend who was on the fence about coming to one of these calls, having just gone through this experience, what would you say to them? Yeah.
Talk to me if you have any questions, because I'm more than happy to tell you tell you the spirit of what goes on without telling you what's going on. Like it's, if I find that if I'm feeling blocked or hesitant to do something, it's usually better to lean in, assuming it's generally a safe thing to do, because there is growth there for me and there might be growth there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca?
I would say we all have a shadow side, and having a lot of fun bringing that forward, or, you know, kind of tiptoeing around playfulness and pleasure in a group of like-minded people is I'd say probably one of the most ideal situations to do that in.
Mm.
Do you any other questions before we wrap up,
Well,
Joshua?
I just want to see by a show of hands, like, who got really turned on this call? Who felt turned on tonight? Yeah. So,
and I want to add one to that. Who felt safe feeling turned on in a room full of strangers?
In a room full of strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And who did something or said something tonight that even shocked you? You would never have expected to say that before coming into this call. Like, shared something about yourself. Yeah. So, and who received something from somebody else that might have shocked you or totally freaked you out or turned you off in a different context, but here it felt so normal and so safe and so healthy. Yeah.
And who feels excited to play with flirtatiousness with people in life now knowing that it's simply desire and connection and play.
Yeah.
I think that's I just want to add, I think that's one of the most amazing things that this call does, is that you can play with flirtation and desire and sexiness and pleasure in a way that you don't have to do it. You're not saying that you are doing it. You're just flirting with the possibility and the idea. And there's so much safety and relaxation in that, where sex is so pressurized and sexual energetics are so pressurized right now. And so to give everyone the opportunity, and for us to all experience that opportunity together, where it's just a play on energy, is such a gift.
Beautifully said. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anything else any of you want to share before we wrap up, or feel like a good closing point? Yeah,
I'll say something just to people, anybody watching this that has any kind of curiosity, follow your curiosity. Because showing up places is how you grow, and you'll learn a lot doing it.
and have a lot of fun and get turned on.
All that.
And make some beautiful connections. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well,
there may or may not be people from this call in another room in this Zoom right now connecting still.
They've actually exited.
It's true.
Thank you all so much. Really appreciate you staying on for a few minutes to share about this experience with the world. And for anybody watching, we hope that you come and join us. If you have any questions, reach out. But there's some beautiful, delicious stuff in wait.
Yay.